Alright, we're back. So this is what I got to deal with. So, I was unable to find the little gear I needed. So, kind of stuck with that. So I got a brand new Andrews low gear here somewhere I picked up. So here's a brand new one here, Andrews. I'd have to use a stock shaft, which would be this thing here. So you don't want these to rust. So here's a brand new one of those. So instead of using a racing counter shaft, you would use this one. So this bearing race is the same size, that would go under no problem. The problem is that's too big. So if I went to a bushing shaft instead of a needle bearing, I could run that on there and just run the damn thing and it'll be fine. I don't know how long the bushing would hold up opposed to needle bearings with the RPM I'm pulling a little gear. I guess there's only one way to find out, just run the damn thing and find out. I can't find any of my thrust washers either for the early gear, so I'm not sure how good of a deal that will be. So that's option. I can do this and just run it. I'm going to have to make a decision on what I want to do, or I can use the original gear that was in there. Usually the other gear breaks teeth off, but I think when I broke one of these before, I broke a tooth off of this one, not the other one. But usually this is the one that the teeth fall off of. Or I just put both of these back in and run them some more. They are high quality gears, but like I said, if you don't cycle the parts out, they will fail at some point. It's just a matter of how long. So I got to make a decision. I got three options. So I can reuse both gears, reuse this gear, put a new low gear in it, which we have. Not that one though. Let's see, what is this one? This is counter shaft. Okay, now what is this gear? Where did we get this gear from? This was an Andrews gear. Same as this one. The only difference between the 87 gear and the 58 gear is the 58 gear is hollowed out here. This one's solid all the way across, but you can see here this one is hollowed out too. But the genuine one, it's hollowed out. So there is no difference between these two gears. They're both 26 tooth. They're identical. Just this one here didn't have a Harley number because it's custom. This one here had a Harley number on it because it's a Harley part. It's the same part. For Andrew, the same piece, but like the aftermarket, the original, this is solid all the way across. Okay, so this is Andrews. This here is an 80s production gear because it's the box it came out of, so it's pretty good quality. Even though it looks like it's older, but that's because it's rusty and crappy looking. I did find a new one upstairs, but I'm not sure if it's early or late. So, appears to be the late one. There's a difference diameter between early and late right here. 183, 182, same thing. Okay, so this is a late 18 tooth gear also. So these are both, I'm not sure which brand this is. It's LC on it. There's a name, some kind of a name right there, but I'm not sure what it is. You blow it up, you might see it, I don't know. So that is an option. This looks like a little bit better quality than this one. Oh, this one's also back cut. Remember I talked about the back cutting? This one is not, this one is. So I might as well go with this one. It's made correctly. So this is probably an Andrews. It's a C box. It's got L on it for late. Late being 71 to 78. 79 is another one. 79 they made this washer thinner in here. So it's sucked in further. So I think I'll use this one. So the genuine Harley one will leave for someone who wants a genuine Harley one, I guess. Alright. We can do that. Okay, this one was this one. Okay, so we use racing Andrews. We have Andrews matching right there. We got the main shaft here. So now what was this gear? This was an Andrews here already. So I don't need to use another Andrews one. So that's the one from there. This is the Andrews here from there. So take care of that one. So what was this? This was the CCI Do Manufacturing Korean one, which I've had good luck with. So not really a problem with that. In case you wonder what I was using before, see the DI on that? That's the one that broke. But I break Andrews too, so don't let that fool you. So this is the one that failed. They'll let me know everything else is junk in there. So. Alright, so instead of using the Korean one, I can use an Andrews one, because I do have Andrews sitting here. So. Not like I don't have them laying around here to use. Countershaft third. Now countershaft and main shaft, the easiest way to tell them apart besides this 4 and 5 dog is main shaft has a lip on it and countershaft does not. In case you can't count between 4 and 5, it's an easy way to tell them apart. Okay, so this here is an Andrews, supposedly. Appears to be an Andrews. Make sure it's the same tooth count because Andrews likes having weird ratios. Okay, so that's Andrews. So we'll take out the Do. And we'll turn it into an Andrews transmission. This can be pretty much an Andrews tranny. That's Andrews. So this one here is the CCI one here. I don't think I've ever broken one of these. So I'm good with that. Main shaft second. This is third. This is another one of these. One of those. And this one here should be low gear. This is low gear. This is genuine Harley low gear. This main shaft second. So we got a Harley low gear instead of an Andrews low gear. I don't know if I had an Andrews one upstairs. I don't think I did. Just a Harley one, but as far as I know, Andrews made Harley gears. They definitely made the racing ones. I don't know if they made all of them, but they made a lot of stuff. So I can go with this combo here, or I can go with this combo here, or I can put the new one with that one, used one. Third option. Got to make a decision which one I want to do. So this I can definitely put in there with no effort. Get all the shims to do it. It'd fit in there. I might play with the depth here a little bit, but if you take a washout here, you can make those real close together. So you just make it up on the back side here. There's plenty of plays you can play around with your offsets a lot. So that I'm not sure about what we're going to do on that. And like I said, this one here we can do what we need to do with it. This one's definitely well used. This is the one you put in the race box as a backup in case you break a tranny. You have a spare. It's still a usable part. Even with 2 thou out of rack, it's still fully usable. And I could put the other gear on there and make up the set ready to go in case I need a backup. Same thing with that XR countershaft after I straighten it. If I switch over this, I can still have that as the backup. So anyway, that's the all 8 gears are there, just I can't find this one. So this is a dash 87 gear. Fits 87 through 90 4-speed Evo Sportster. Actually, no, it goes back. It's not 87. It's 84. It goes back to the alternator Sportster Ironhead bike. Yeah, same gear. So that one's 84 dash number on it. So I could go hunting on eBay and see if I can find an old one laying around, a new one. NOS. Then I'll swap it out if I can find it. But for this weekend, I ain't gonna have it. It's gonna be racing. We're going racing with whatever we got here. All right, so there you go. That gives me the gear set I need. Had to replace every damn thing in there. That's expensive. But oh well, it is what it is. That's why they call it racing.